Oh no, I'm vlogging too. Oh, bet.
Remiss in not getting those plaques up on the wall. That should have been the first thing I did when we moved back into our room, so that you could look back on those names of people that have come before you. And you will look at your names on those plaques. When it happened, but it was Zenaida that planted in my brain the idea to do Magic of Love. She said, Miss Brink, we should do Magic of Love. And I wasn't convinced, and then in the summer we went to choir camp, and Jessica and Sam and Vanessa convinced me that it would want to thank you for the other ideas that you've given me. You're so creative and such a great person. And I'm going to keep asking you for advice as you graduate. If you have any ideas for next year, let me know. She's like, I got the next 10 years plan. Araya. Araya, shining star. She is like a star because she doesn't make a lot of noise. She's quiet, but she shines so brilliantly. And if you need anything done, all you have to do is ask Araya and she'll say, yes, I'll do it, gladly, without a complaint. She's given so much to the theater and choir programs. It just flew by. I can't believe that you're a senior. Can't believe it. Don't say, oh no, Emma.
Not ready.
I've already told you a little bit of the history of Emma's part in this choir, but that was more about her family. Here's the Emma part. Emma has been my choir student since she was, what, third, second grade?
Yeah.
And before that, bye, Jazz.
Hi, everyone.
Love you, Jazz. And she was a little kid, you know, walking around by Kelly and her mom's leg, by the knee, when Hannah was involved in the choirs and when Kelsey was involved in the choirs. And she was always at all the shows, and she knew all the songs, and she knew everything. And then she got old enough to be in Doña Ana Youth Choir, and she was in choir, and she kind of didn't like it. And I was really disappointed. I think we all were. We all wanted Emma to jump on the choir bandwagon like her sisters had been, and we were all disappointed, but that's okay because we loved Emma, and you know, it's more about what is good for Emma and what she wants. But thanks be to you, Emma, that you gave of your time and your love and your care for this program. Even though it may not have been the first thing on your list, you can't tell the way that you passionately care. You yell at people to do things right. You work your butt off for the programs that you are part of. And that's an inspiration, because there's a lot of lazy people in the world, kiddo, and you're not one of them. You're going to go far, and you're going to do all that you want, because you've got that kind of heart and spirit. So thank you, Emma Colbert.
Oh.
Beyonce, when you came to choir, I remember thinking, wow, what a cool name. I never thought I would have a student in choir named Beyonce. It's a beautiful name. It means beyond light. And that's what you are. There was a time when you stepped away from the school, from the choir program, from everything, and that was a really dark day for those of us that loved you. But then when you came back, it was like the sun shined again on us, and I'm just so grateful that you've been part of this program and that you have come back and you're finishing your senior year, and you're just one of those people that, again, when you're not there, you were really missed. So thank you, Beyonce. graced my life by saying, "Miss Bree!" across the campus. Everybody knew when I was coming. With that beautiful, beautiful voice of his. And he used to tell me, "I want to be in choir, I want to be in choir." And I thought that he was just being nice. But he really did, and he made it work for his senior year, even though he could have probably taken some time off and had a free period or whatever you guys call it off campus. He took the time because he cares about music and he wanted to experience what we have in this group. And in that wanting to take part and experience, he's given us so much. What an amazing musician stands right there. He can play circles around most of the trumpet players in this state. He is just phenomenal, phenomenal musician. And he comes from a phenomenal musician family.
Oh, Jen.
It's coming.
Genevieve, I'm so sad that you're a senior. Oh, you know, when I have my summers, it takes me a while to get revved up again to come back because there's the hibernation period where I just rest and I replenish. And then about July 4th, I start revving back up again for what's coming next and all the cool things we're going to do the following year. And for the last several years, Jen, you've been that face that I picture when I start revving up again. It's like, what can I do for Jen? And I picture her smile with those glasses and just that genuine love that she has for choir. And I don't know why in the world, Mia, but you love me too. And you can't hide that. And that kind of spark and that kind of energy, you have made my days so great as a teacher. Jen, so I thank you for that. That's a gift I'm just really glad I got to tell you about. Monique, oh, mija. I remember when you came to treble choir with Miss Temple. Ooh, it wasn't good. Oh man, you guys know Miss Temple, and you guys know me. And I'm really making more of that than it was. I'm so glad. What a glorious voice this girl has, yes?
Yes.
What a glorious voice. And I can't tell you how my heart broke every time you would just get knocked down by your illness and knocked down by your illness, and you would try and you would come back and you tell me, Miss Brigg, we're trying this, my doctor says this, my parents help me with this, and then boom, you would go down again. And I would pray at night. I would wake up in the middle of the night and pray for you because I didn't know what in the world, why this was happening to you so young. How could you be so sick? But look at how strong you are, and I think it's made you stronger. And you never know, Mija, as you go through life, you might be able to share with other people what it took for you to get through that time. And maybe you can help other people. You'll never know until it happens what strength you've gained from that terrible journey. And then you can give to others. Get away from it. We need you. Oh my God. You ready?
If I could go ahead and cry the makeup off, it's okay.
Mine's gone. It's fine. When Micah was, I guess it was right before her freshman year, or were you already a freshman? When you auditioned, you were an 8th grader? in 8th grader, and it was the last week of May when we do Maud's auditions. And she came to audition for Maud's. And the choreographer showed us a dance. Let me do Micah's audition for you. I'm not joking. She could not move. I think you were petrified with fear. You were by yourself. You felt, I don't know, but I felt for you, but I couldn't give you Maud's. I couldn't put you in Maud's because you didn't dance. And I know that those of you that only know her recently in the last couple of years, you don't believe that story because she is by far the lead in Maud's. She dances, she knows everything, every step, where it goes, with what word. She's the lead singer. When you guys perform, you can hear Micah and then everybody else.
That's right.
It is. It is. I wish all of you had that Micah thing in you. And she's another one of you guys that knows when basta, I can't do it anymore. And Micah's always there, and she picks up those pieces, and she'll yell at you guys, or she'll talk to you in a leadership way, and just her quiet. I mean, she's almost like a child in the way she looks and the way she speaks, but she's not. She's a powerful woman, and she can, and she can bring you guys back to me when you leave. When you feel like, yeah, I can't take this old lady anymore, Micah has brought you back. And I have not forgotten that, nor will I ever, and I have noticed it. I appreciate it. I don't know what I'm going to do without you, kiddo.
You're gonna cry, Micah.
I know, I'm watching it. Michael.
I know, I should make you cry, Micah.
Giovanni, Gio. What power is packed into that little package? Oh my goodness. I remember asking you, Gio, when you were in treble choir, do you think you might be interested in concert choir and acapella? I think maybe that's what we called it back then. I remember asking you that, and you said, yeah, I think so. And that just made my heart so happy. It was one of those times when, teachers are human, and we go through those cycles, and we know we're not always good. And sometimes I know I haven't done my best, or I tried, but it didn't come out right. And I'm always afraid I'm going to lose all of you when that kind of thing happens. And I was in that place when I asked Gio that question. And because you said yes, you have no idea the energy that you gave me. And I said inside my brain, okay, then you got to do it. You got to do it. Gio's coming to choir. She's going to be there. She needs you. You can't let her down. Look at what a fine person she is. She deserves the best. She deserves the best you can give, Miss Breen. And so I've always thought about that. And when you stand in front of me, you always give the best. And I know choir is a huge priority for you in your life. You're another one that the world has to watch out for, Gio, because you're going to make a difference in it. Beautiful Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you came to the voice class, and you were a tight bud, like a rosebud. Muy apretadito, very, very tight. And you hadn't opened up or blossomed yet, and you started to just a little bit in that class. And then last year, a little bit more. I think guard had a lot to do with that blossoming and that confidence that you just exude right now. Look at the expression on her face. She knows always danced, you've always wanted to be a performer like that. And finally, I mean, it took a while for that beautiful rose to blossom and bloom, but look at you. Look at you. If you haven't had the blessing to hear Elizabeth's singing voice, next time she's singing, go like that. Go put your head in listen to her sing. She sings beautifully. And she's not the kind of person that's going to blow her own horn or say, ooh, listen to me, or ooh, look at me. No, she's very humble. But that's the kind of folks you got to watch out for, because they're going to take you away. Grammy. No. Remy, there's a part of me that wishes you were my daughter.
Oh.
I've seen you go through ups and downs, and you've always been a very impressive person. You have an air about you. And since she was a freshman, I thought she was the same. And then this year, I was like, aren't you still a junior? Denial hit me. I didn't want you to leave. But you've always been so mature and a caretaker. You're that kind of person that takes people under your wings, and you help them and you support them. And GARD has certainly benefited from your leadership. I don't know what it was like to be in band last year. It must have been awful. But you guys made it work.
No, don't talk shit about boys like that.
People like you that have the heart and the work ethic to not give up. And I admire you, and I'm very proud of you. And that mother thing, I want to take care of you, and I want to give you everything. I love you, Remy. Erica eats glitter for lunch. You are just so sparkly and so happy all the time. And sometimes when I'm all stressed and I'm getting really angry, you don't take me seriously, and you don't care that I'm mad, and that makes all the difference. And you help me to dispel that coraje that I get sometimes with you guys. Oh, I get so frustrated, like anybody would that cares deeply. But Erica doesn't let me stay in that place. And I know that even though you eat glitter for lunch, life isn't always happy for you. I know that you bear heavy burdens on those shoulders of yours. But even though you might have those down moments, Erica, you always come back up smiling and laughing, and your giggle makes me happy. Even when it's in the middle of a serious sorry. And the sweetest thing, I mean, if I was like 20 years younger, if I was that teacher that I was 20 years ago, I would have reamed you from back to forward last night when you were in front of the audience. Oh, cute. She was all cute, barefooted in her mom's dress, eating, what was it, yogurt? You were eating something, and it was intermission. And you know, in theater, I know some of you don't know this, but in theater, the actors are supposed to stay out of sight. You're supposed to protect the mystique of the theater. Well, there was the whole mystique right there in front of her. She was like a little girl. She was standing there in front of the audience, looking at them, eating or whatever it was. And I gave you a look, and
that's what it was.
and you walked away. You got the message. But then, and I was, I was in the show thing, because I've always done shows all my life. I was in the show thing, and then afterwards I had to just giggle and laugh and tell you and think, I'm going to share this at the senior circle, because that's just you. Everything's okay. Samaya. Oh my gosh, where did the years go? Where did the years go? I still wanted more of you. I don't want you to graduate. I still want more of you. I know. Samaya, you are so smart. You are so intelligent, so perceptive, so sensitive. When I am screwing up, you have a way of bringing me back to what I need to focus on in the nicest, most respectful way I've ever seen. You've never treated me badly, even though I've made mistakes, and you know it. You never call me on it. You just help me by saying, Miss Brink, what about this? Miss Brink, do you want us to do that? Miss Brink, what about this? We're confused. That kind of intelligence, sensitivity, and respect is rare, Samaya. And I'm really grateful that you have shared your beauty and your shininess with me and with the choirs. We are better for that. Now it's y'all's turn.
Starting.
No, not I feel like you should start with Yvonne and go in the order that she's talking about.
Okay. Bye. Okay, we're good. Why